Hello and welcome to the start of my Fate Extra playthrough. Now, one thing I'd like to mention before we start this up, please refrain from spoilers. Now, I know this game has been out for years, I believe ever since like 2011 or 2012 or so, but it's been a very, very long time since I've last played it. As you can imagine, years in fact. This is a game that I did very much enjoy back in the past, in my teenage years in fact, so it's going to be a little bit of a nostalgia trip for me of sorts. Now, the Fate franchise, you wouldn't be wrong in saying that it's my most favorite franchise, and the fact that I'm finally starting up this playthrough, it's got me absolutely ecstatic because the Fate Extra Nassiverse is probably my favorite one of the Fate storylines. There's a variety of them. There's Apocrypha, there's Stay Night, there's Khalid, there's Extra, there's Grand Order, there's the like. Probably some more that I might have missed out. Of course, there's other various Nassiverses such as Kara no Kyokai, or Garden of Sinners, whichever you prefer to call it, and Tsukihime. There might even be more of that missing out. Again, there's a lot of stuff in the Nassiverse. Absolute metric ton. Now, the one thing that I do remember about this difficulty level as we're firing this up, just trying to recall a moment. I don't think it affects enemies. We're technically already going easy mode anyhow, with the servant that we'll be picking. So, we're going easy. We're going easy, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't affect enemies. I think it's something else. Worst comes to worst, I might just go back and, do that out. Anyhow, I would read this out, but it goes really quick. I actually did a quick test just to see whether or not I'd be able to record this and read this all out, but it's relatively fast. I'm not that fast of a reader. Well, I'm a fast reader, but I'm not fast when reading it out loud. Anyhow, it's a bright and sunny morning. The air is filled with the joyful laughter of students. There's more activity than normal in front of the school gate. A crowd is forming as students are being called over. So yes, this game does have some visual novel aspects to it, as a Fate game after all. I wonder what's going on. Or a Type Moon game, whichever one you prefer, really gone. Anyway, I peer into the center of the hubbub. I see my friend and student council president, Issei Ryudo. Why, hello there, glasses boy. Good morning, lovely weather we're having, don't you think? Oh yeah. Why do you look so surprised? We announced at last week's assembly that this month the student council would strictly enforce school rules. I have been tasked with performing inspections to ensure students are in compliance with school rules. Now it goes without saying that everyone is subject to inspections, even old friends. Now then, uniform inspection time. Collar? Check. Pant hems? Check. And your socks? Check. Oh, you also have a change of underwear? Check. Next is the contents of your bag. Notebooks, textbooks, pencil boxes, even a whiff of contraband. Your nails are evenly cut, and your haircut is sensible. It looks like a main character. Indeed, quite remarkable. You're a model Sakumihara Academy student. Someone like you ought to consider a future in student government. You'd be perfect for it. Oh, but I never tried to coerce you into joining the student council. We aren't like that. Now then, off to your classroom. Enjoy your day. Oh, I shall, because this phase is probably the most boring part of the game, because all this is literally school stuff. Anyhow, before I can reply, Mr. Diligent Student Council President is on to the next student's inspection. Hungry for gossip on their way to their classrooms, the students jabber about the inspections. Things are always so gently bustling in the morning. Another peaceful beginning to another peaceful day. Yep, very normal. We're at high school. Nothing to see here, folks. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, press triangle on the campus to open the system menu. Here you can save your game, adjust game options, etc. Okay, so first option. We wanna increase message speed. I mean, why the heck wouldn't I? It's relatively slow. I like it fast. And that way it's all out. So, I have played this on emulators, or a emulator, to be exact, because I could record this on the PSP, I could record this on the Vita TV, but I just want the best possible quality for this PSP game. So why not record it on an emulator? Anyhow, welcome and enjoy your stay at the Sakumihara Academy! I just wanted to try saying that once just to see how corny it would sound. If you continue right, you'll find the archery range, but you should head for the skill building now. Your classroom is on the second floor, right? If you don't get to your classroom, then you're inside Taiga's raft. Oh, not Taiga. Alright, what's up, dude? I have this weird feeling that I'm forgetting something. I just can't think of what, maybe. Man, I must have a hole in my head. Maybe I'll head back to my classroom. Yeah, I know. You know, this has got red. Is there a way to, like, highlight those? Maybe. Anyway. Oh, isn't the archery range open? What is this archery range you speak of? Oh, that building over to the right. What about it? Well, somebody left their stuff there, but whatever. Okay, anybody else to have a little chat to? There's no sprint option. No, there's not. Of course there's not. PSP games, it's been a while. It's been a very long while. Man. Anyhow, hello there. Oh man, I gotta go to the bathroom before homeroom starts. My eyes are starting to float. Okay, what's over here? Hello! Now, there are dead ends in this game. There's actually quite a couple of ways you could probably die at the start. Again, it's been a while, so who knows? Anyway, I woke up this morning with a splitting headache, and I've been really forgetful as of late. So we may actually abuse save states in that regard. Who knows? Who knows, indeed. And what's over here? Anybody? Nobody. So let's head up. Going upstairs. Oh, hello, lassie. We better head to the classroom. Our classroom? 2A? Ring a bell? No. There's 2A. Hey! Chimes raise curtains on humble days. Precious as a handful of gold dust. As I enter class, I see Mato with a bunch of girls. Why is he so popular as mystery? Wait, is that Shinji? Hey! When... I forgot this game had voice acting. Yeah, it's definitely been a while. Sometimes it's voice acting, sometimes it doesn't. That we have. True, it comes with the trade. I mean, a lot of main characters are kind of doors. Aye, dude, your head's inflating just a bit. It's a little early for so much abuse, but as it's Shinji Mato, it can't be helped. His arrogance is almost palatable. I don't know what he's saying, but it makes all the girls squeal with joy. Actually, let me rephrase. His popularity isn't so much mysterious as it is unnatural. Oh, now he does have a voice. I was just saying a little math tutoring. This stuff is beyond easy. For me, anyway. Wait a sec, hey Mato, isn't the answer to this question totally wrong in every way? What in the... I'm the one who solved it. There's no way it could be wrong. But look at this. Since when did 2 plus 2 equal 5? Ah, you idiot! I'd never make such a stupid mistake. It's all your fault. You're the idiots here, not me. As Shinji raises his voice, the girls all panic and run back to their desks. I hate dealing with proletariats, especially when they think they're my equal. It's really pathetic that these webs don't know their place. That's why I like you so much. Even though you're boring, you know not to steal my thunder. You're the ultimate sidekick. Shinji flashes me a smile. It's weird how I never take offense at the way he talks to me. By some strange twist of fate, Shinji Mato and I are friends. Well, that's unfortunate. How we became friends last? I can't quite remember how it happened. I want to say we met in spring sometime. The bell for class rings as I try to recollect. And who should fly through the door but our homeroom teacher, Miss Fujimura. Phew, I made it. Good morning, every... Ow! That's Tiger! And Fud. Miss Fujimura trips, falling painfully onto the floor. As she lands, her head strikes the corner of the platform at the front of the classroom. Ow! The classroom goes dead silent. Every student's attention is focused on the same thing. Whoop! Again, how does she manage to trip in the same place every time? Listen, well, this is the time to be making stupid jokes. You're right, she isn't with it. Did she get knocked out or something? A few brave students get out of their seat and crowd around comatose... the still comatose Fujimura. Hey, Miss Fujimura! Miss Fujimura, are you okay? What? Oh, she's up and about. Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hey, class is about to start, so get back to your seats. Pronto, that's Tiger! Miss Fujimura jumps to her feet as if nothing had happened.
It's almost as if the memory of her sudden and violent trip to the floor was totally erased. She's hard-bodied. As this happens all the time, no one seems to notice or care enough to say anything. No one gives a thought to how odd it is for this to happen every single day. Do you think our noggin would be quite heavily damaged? I don't know. Like a little crack or two. Anyway, the scene playing out before me seems to never change from day to day. The same exact lessons. The exact same subject. The exact same content. Today we're going to study the biography of Dr. Peaceman, a talented physician who... Miss Fujimura is conducting class today the same way she does every day. You may not know, but when I was young, an unknown pathogen was the cause of a serious epidemic. In fact, outbreaks were common, but now most illnesses are cured using nanomethingmatics. And FYI, I'm still young. This will be on the test. Be sure you don't forget it. I mean it. Look, you talking about her age? Okay. Her ensuing laughter stopped short at her eyes, which seemed deadly serious. Just as everyone is about to call Fujimura out, the bells signaling the end of the class rings. Boop. Alright, that's all for today. Be sure to study hard tonight, and don't forget those important points I told you about. Especially her age. I needed my fill of fate. Anyway, while today's class wasn't all that boring, as a relief when the bell rings. As the bell signaling the end of the day sounds, students began to break into small groups. Thank God that's over! I was getting sick of all the busy work. Being a student sucks. The worst part of the whole deal is having to attend these stupid classes. You're still here? That's unusual. You don't have any plans, like a date or something? I'm just messing with you. I know you're too big of a nerd to ever get a date. I mean, you're just gonna go to your dork club. The journalism club, right? Well, seeing as you're as boring as stale white bread, your life is as exactly as it should be. You know exactly what your role in life is, you stay there. Well, catch you later. See you in class tomorrow. Oh, Shinji. What a prat. Right, hello, you lassie. I guess the journalism club's been busy. I mean, with all the weird stuff happening. Weird stuff? Recently, a lot of students have been getting hurt. Rumor is that there's a slasher on campus. Hello there. It seems kind of pathetic to just head straight home after school. I should join a club. I ain't wearing uniforms. I should have gone somewhere that lets you wear regular clothes. Well, I'd kill to be able to wear the black uniform with a student council like you. One of my desk's legs is shorter than others, and it keeps shifting around. It's driving me insane! Okay, hello there. Guys always bolt when it's time to clean. The lies they tell to get out by helping are pathetic. Oh, I cleaning. Cleaning's fine. Scrub a dub. Anyway. Hey, the editor-in-chief of the Journalism Globe is calling a general meeting. You'd better go. Sure. The editor-in-chief of the school newspaper is calling for you. You better go talk to her. Where the? Like, here? I know this isn't a check, but hey. Hey, what's going on? More drama? The school newspaper has been so busy these days. There's a lot of weird rumors to check out. Oh, that's probably her. Hello, feather journalist. First, go off and listen to what the editor-in-chief has to say. Take care of whatever it is. She's so hyperactive. You're the only one who can stand to be around her. Okay, and what about you? Oh, I can actually read the papers? Tsukumi Times Preview Edition 1. A special feature will begin the day after tomorrow. Track and unsolved mysteries of Tsukumi Academy. Don't miss it! Okay, hello there. Anyway, listen to what the editor-in-chief has to say. Okay, hello. Look who's here! It's the newspaper's Club's ace. Got any leads? What? Did you forget? You have to write an Unsolved Mysteries of Tsukumi article. Come on, I told you yesterday. There isn't very much time left before the deadline. Well, whatever. Your work's always good, so I'll leave this in your capable hands. Jeez, my benevolence is like a black panther running around. Yes, that doesn't make any sense. So that's that. I've done some of the investigating. It's your job to do the rest. Don't look so surprised. There's a method to my madness. Okay, so about the first preview edition, the one called Gateway to the Paranormal. So listen, there's supposedly an entrance in the spirit world at the rear of the archery range. One time, a male student who got bullied a lot was told to pick up trash there, and vanished. Everyone's totally convinced that there's paranormal activity going on back there. Isn't that scary? I mean, ridiculous? Anyway, go sniff out the truth. Leave no stone unturned. You know, eyes are the toast of the trade for a journalist. Got it? You're the mysterious one. Your reply should be yes, ma'am. Alright, hop to it. Uppity up, up, up. Now, I know there's gonna be times of choices doing my hair. I have that feeling. Oh! Out of the blue, a feeling that something was moving behind the door overcame me. As the real students aren't allowed inside the supply room, it might just be a rat or something. For some unknown reason, I find my eyes drawn to the door of the supply room when the door is suddenly and violently thrown open. Uh-oh! Hello there! Just walking about, being a person? Without warning, a man appears from out of the shadows. Dressed in black with a dour expression, the person in question is very intimidating. But that sense of intimidation is immediately replaced with extreme discomfort and unease. A sudden overwhelming sense of danger gives me goosebumps all over my body. His cold, blank stare sends chills down my spine, as though he's marking me for death. Uh-oh, he's going to kill me! For some reason, it feels as if he's deciding whether to break my neck or skin me alive! So dark! What's up, dude? Uh-oh, your hit list? He begins to mutter under his breath while at the same time he reaches out with his right hand. The chills running down my spine gain intensity as waves of nausea and vertigo wash over me. I feel like a rabbit watching the wolf draw near. Maybe this isn't just raw terror. I think he's holding something that's making me feel this way. The note of disgust in his voice is obvious as he slowly lowers his hand. The paralysis that seemed to take hold of me suddenly fades away. The man continues to look down at me with those dead eyes of his. Oh yeah, we didn't even go there, we were just looking. We got curious, but we didn't go in. The campus is about to close. If you have nothing else to do, I advise you to go home. Now.
まだ何か本日着任した教師のクズキだ
I will be teaching here, starting today. The man who introduces himself as Mr. Kuzuki turns and heads back into the supply room. With that, the final bell begins to chime, signaling the end of the school day. Everything begins to progress as normal, as if nothing out of the ordinary had happened. But I'm still sore and slicked with sweat, an all too real reminder of what happened. Wonderful, we now have a teacher with obvious murderous intent teaching our school. Right, can I save actually? Yeah, I can. Emulation, everyone. Emulation. That was super fast. Bam! Okay, so what's next? I see Shinji over there. I think that's Sakura in the distance too. Have you met the new student counselor Kuzuki? Talk about terrifying. He seems so cold, I didn't think he was a teacher at first, just the guts from him made me shiver. That's Sakura, isn't it? Oi! Hey, Sakura!
Oh, it's you, brother.
I heard that you've been skipping out in the archery club's morning practices lately. Why haven't you been showing up, and where do you get off taking a break without my say-so? Yep, I get it now. You've been going to their house again, haven't you?
Yes, I've been going there, but I just wanted to help and...
Let me guess you felt you were obligated to, right? Jeez, why must you be so damn naive? Wait a sec, what was that just now? Anyway, if someone gets hurt, just leave them to suffer. Why, though? Just who I tell you to, and things will be a-okay. I mean, it seems like people, get some kind of perverse thrill from getting in my way. To force one of my dear little sister to miss valuable practice time.
That's not how it is at all. I wasn't forced to do anything, I wanted to help. Why is it so wrong to help those who need it?
Ha! Isn't it only fools that we can manage to get themselves hurt somehow? And why help anybody else? Will that person repay you back or help in return? Wow, this man is full selfish. Of course they would, and if you think otherwise, you're an idiot. I wouldn't be used by anyone. Then again, this is Shinji in a nutshell, all the time. It's better to treat others as cattle, and isn't it time for you to admit feeling the same way?
But for me, that option.
Stop right there. I don't care what you have to say. Stop going to that house, Sakura. Got it.
Hello there, Sakura. Anything to say to us? Oh, I mean, hi. Can I help you with anything? If you ever start feeling unwell, please come by the nurse's office. Oh, Shinji, you have such a great sister. And you're wasting it. You're wasting it, bud. You're wasting it. Anyway.
Can we go to the archery range and see some stuff?
The priest from the neighborhood chapel has been coming to school a lot lately. He's tall, dark, and handsome. Mostly dark.
So does anything even happen?
Oh, Taiga, hello! You caught me in the middle of cleaning. Those archery club kids don't even know how to string their bows. The worst is when they leave their arrows stuck in the target mounds. I usually make the kids do it, but there's no club activities leading up to exams, so I'm doing it. Huh? An entrance to the spirit world? That's just a rumor. It's not real. Exams are right around the corner, so don't waste your time on stuff like that. Go home. Shoo shoo.
What appears at archery range isn't an entrance to the spirit world, but, I mean, Miss Fujimura.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised she's behind one of Tsukumi-hara's mysteries. It's fitting. I'll report this tomorrow, so I can go home now if I want.
A deal will pass if you go home.
Go home!
Save your progress? Oh, yes. Instant saves. So good. I remember having to... Oh, but I missed the sound effect that the PSP used to make. Like, do. Humble days are as precious as gold dust. Where are the buyers?
Buy my dust!
Boop. Days remaining too. As I walk into class, the girls that normally flock around Shinji Mato aren't there. Shinji seems to be in a bad mood today. As usual, posse of girls is keeping their distance. Oh yeah, because he's a bit of a, douche. Ask him if something happens. Why did I tell you if anything happened to me? Wish it didn't. Nothing happened at all. Hey, you know the Ice Queen Rentosuke? She thinks she's so much better than everyone else. At first, I thought that she would be the only one who understood how lonely it is at the top. I tried talking to her yesterday, but I got over. Maybe I should just intimidate her or something. I might have lost a few points for getting violent, but girls who talk back to me get slapped. Wow! Rude! I'd never hook up with such a violent, stuck-up bitch like that, no matter how hot she is. What a waste! She'd be perfect if she just kept her mouth shut. You agree with me, right? Right! Looks like there's some tension between Shinji and Rentosuke. Shinji, he probably hit on her and got shot down. And why'd she take a shot at me? I thought she was gonna spinning star kick me next. He continues to whine under his breath. I can only imagine how sleazy Shinji was being with her. Normally a super aggressive approach, but obviously it didn't with Rentosuke. Life's more interesting when it's got little shakeups like that. As a round cue, Miss Fujimura barges into the classroom as the bell sounds. Is she gonna fall over again?
Yeah, I made a good morning, everybody. Alright, no one's absent, and since there are no announcements, let's just start homeroom. And, yep. Taiga, as soon as she turns to reach for the chalk, she trips and falls as she always does. As she falls, her fingernails drag across the blackboard with a horrifying sound. Oh gosh, a screech. And thus another typically mundane day begins anew. Yep. 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 Oh, new dude.
And though the Great War had finally come to an end, regional conflicts still persist. Despite the suffering of the previous generation, battles are still waged for years on.
Sat behind the lectern today as the school's newest teacher,
Kuzuki.
Although he's supposed to be teaching math, his lesson seems to have gone off on a tangent.
Now, instead of armies, attacks in ever greater numbers are being carried out by terrorists, and in an attempt to suppress these terrorist groups.
With that bell signaling the end of classes sounds. And with the end of the day here, the tension in the classroom drops immediately.
Alright, let us end here today. Oh yes, before I forget, there's an announcement from the student counselor. Recently, a rise in the number of slash instances made the surrounding area dangerous. With that in mind, keep any detour summino and head home as quickly as possible.
Get home quickly? Good advice, but I still have to finish a few assignments for the journalism club. Why am I so gung-ho about investigating the school's 7 wonders? It's a mystery even to me, but it seems apparent for some reason. I have to turn yesterday's report. I'd better go see the editor-in-chief this evening. Whoop.
Evening.
So gotta see the last again, and what you saying? You're investigating a story right now. Maybe I should join the journalism club too. Aye, Blondie.
The editor-in-chief was looking for you. She was going on about you being late for an article. Oh yeah. Hello there. Did you see that punk around? I mean Shinji, of course. Don't say that to his face, though. He is a bit of a punk, yeah. Strange happenings on campus? I wonder who comes with all those rumors. Oh! Convenient. Hey, guess what? I just passed this gorgeous girl on the stairs. Could she be a new student? Well, I'm sure you're talking about Rin Tosaka from Class B. Rin Tosaka? Never heard of her! You've never really heard of her? Pretty, athletic, smart, classy, or a stuck-up Miss Perfect who all the guys adore and all the girls despise. It would be unrealistic to call Rin Tosaka the most popular girl in the whole school. Are you pulling my leg? Girl, you're so dense you probably would feel if I pulled your leg anyway. Well, I'm not dense much. But she wasn't wearing our school uniform, she was wearing red. How do you explain that? I don't know, I hadn't noticed. Huh? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. You would. Come on, let's hurry to our club. Yeah, I have no clue which one was talking all the time, in all honesty. They all had the same name. Nameless NPCs, everyone! Hey, guess what? I heard this from a friend of a friend, but... Huh? What is it? Miss Fujimura is living with one of the students here. Oh, you mean like romantically? But that's taboo. Of course they would jump to that conclusion. Hey, editor! What's that? Oh, our club says, did you find out anything yesterday? Interesting, so it was Taiga. Of course there's no entrance to the spirit world. Thanks to you, the article will be great. Are you ready for the next article assignment? The next unsolved mystery is, yesterday there was a girl dressed in red on the rooftop. Rumors about Little Red Rooftop are spreading. You can find out what this is all about. A journalist lets the news guide their feet to the rooftop. To the rooftop. To the rooftop. I turned the doorknob and the mail door opened silently on its hinges. As a rule, no one is allowed up on the roof, but I could see someone's ill-engaged shadow. The vibrant colors set off by the setting of the sun is enough to take one's breath away. Under the now blood-red sky, a single girl looks out onto the town that spreads out below. Like a figure off a painting, the girl seems to shine with the same red glow as the setting sun. Oh, it's Ren! Oh? I'm not quite sure if that last statement was supposed to express disgust or disappointment. As she finishes speaking, a faint smile forms on the girl's lips as she slowly turns in my direction. Her unwavering gaze makes it seem like she can see things hidden to others. Her eyes seem to shine with an intensity that rivals that of the fire red of the evening sky. What? I'm not an NPC! I'm not relevant! Calling me the non-player character? Excuse me! And we continue to mumble quietly to herself. The girl quickly walks my way. Oh. Unexpectedly, her finger reaches out and touches my cheek. Ow! What are these rules, huh? Oh! And she's gone. Mumbling to herself, the girl disappears without trace. It's like no one was ever there at all. She vanished? There or not, her form has been indelibly burned into my mind. Undeniably, sorry. Ugh. Oh, you're here. It's almost time to leave school, so you should prepare to go home. What's wrong? You look a little pale.
The sound of Issei's voice pulls me back to reality. I must look completely dazed and confused. Maybe I'm tired, or I'll talk with the editor-in-chief again tomorrow. In any case, I think the course of wisdom for now would be to go home like Issei says. A deal pass if you leave campus. Leaving! Save your progress? Yes, sorry. Bada bing, bada boom. What's a bada bing, bada boom? Bam. Just want to get past this little prequel that we've got. Auspicious star, such dazzling light, it drowns even the chime of bells. Okay, last day. I entered the classroom. Once again, Shinji Mato and the seat next to me has a full house. Oh, it's the bug! I'm telling you don't have any talent. Give up before you look like a retard. Wow, this man is so vulgar. See no way he said after that! What did he say? We're dying to know. Tell us. This was gets all boo-hoo and he says, I'll keep practicing until I get better. I can at least get better than you who skips practice. Sorry I have to laugh. Anybody who knows that you can't practice your way to being a genius. If he wants to practice, I mean, he should practice not sounding like a tool. The guy's not a total maggot, but he's still trash that needs to find a garbage can. That moron. People aren't created equal. Even people who are born above average can never reach the same heights as the naturally gifted. You must be so talented if you don't need practice, Matsu. I feel bad for that kid. Trash can't help being trash. I should learn to stop dreaming about being something better. The bell rings. In response, the gaggle of girls shuffle up to their own seats. I think Shinji's the trashier in all honesty. Anyway, while we wait for the teacher to arrive, I get caught up on what Shinji said for some reason. Whether or not Shinji says a neat talent, or I think it's pretty clear that I'm a nobody. A nobody with no goals. I mean, when I even try to think about the future, I get overwhelmed. As long as I keep plodding along, someday I'll reach my totally average future. Yay. That's what happens to everyone, right? Are there actually people who break the pattern? No. I have no idea. For me, today is just another ordinary day. So it seems. Good morning, everyone. And... Wait. She didn't fall over. Suddenly, my heart accelerates. Each beat painfully strong. It's as if my body's on high alert. I know it's not a reaction to Miss Fujimura, no. Well, kids, this is a little out of the blue, but today I want to introduce you to a new friend. Oh, a blondie. Oh, I remember you. Mr. Question Mark. It's him. That blonde boy is the one who's causing my body's fight or flight instincts to prickle. Go on, Leo. Introduce yourself. Oh, you have a voice. Huh? Well, Leo. You'll be attending a school of these people, so I'm sure they'd like to know who you are. Yup. He steps forward, and then in a louder voice says... Leonardo Bistario Haraway, eh? Huh? The classroom is silent. There aren't even any jabs at his eccentric manner of speaking or any coos over how pretty he is. Instead, the entire classroom is enthralled by his regal bearing. Entranced, even. Shinji's words come to mind. This is what it means to be on a different level. None of us plebs could even, or ever hope to reach the level that this new kid lives on. It's not overextending to call his very existence transfixed. Like deer in headlights, we're mobilized by a presence far brighter than our own. His natural place is above us. Looking down is arcane. And it's only get made up here. It must be a mistake. Anyway, everyone, please make Leo feel welcome. Then, Leo, if you would please take a seat. It looks like the third seat in the second row from the right is open. Will that be okay? Leo? Oh, you're addressing me. I see no reason not to allow you to call me Leo, as it didn't feel awkward to hear it from you. If you have the chance, I'd very much like for a delightful woman like you to visit my country. Well, what? Jeez, not drinking with your teacher. To your seat, Leo. I won't smack you since, well, it was kind of flattering of you to say that. Of course, I appreciate your diplomacy, Miss Fujimura. Then the boy gave the kind of easy smile that only kids can. That summer smile washes away the tension in the room, and people even begin to smile themselves. I think he's not so much a king as a prince. He may be above us, but he also has natural charisma that draws us up to his level. However, it seems that there is at least one person in class whose mileage varies. Let me guess, Shinji? I don't like him. Boring with the teacher already. That arrogant little twerp. Shinji's clearly not happy. If you have any questions, ask anyone in the class or myself. Come to me first. There's no need to be shy. Yes, I understand. I am pleased that I will be attending such a good school. Are you looking at me? Am I imagining things? Just for a second, I thought he shifted his attention towards me. Not toward anyone else, not even Shinji, who's still bad-mouthing Leo, but to me alone. Yeah, right, there's no way a practically otherworldly person like him would even know his plan to me. Oh, we're already to evening. Okay, time skips. The school day ended with nothing else of interest occurring. Without Leo, I can't shake the uneasiness he awoke in my heart. It feels like cogs somewhere have become misaligned. No, I'm just excited because for once something happened. Well, besides what happened yesterday. I should report yesterday's findings to the editor-in-chief. Okay. Hello there, lassie. This is my assigned seat. Wait, I don't want to talk to my seat! Inside the desk is a bunch of textbooks, random junk, and a Mr. Tittles plushie. Not the Tittles! Anyway, it seems like more and more people are staying home. Could that slash rumor be true? Well, do people really want to get slashed? Hey, the editor-in-chief of the Journalism Club is calling a general meeting. You better go. Okay, I think I've changed that guy's voice like quite a few times. They're nameless. They'll become irrelevant, right? Did you hear? There was a murder here the day before yesterday. There's been a number of murders in the area recently. Scary. What do you have to say, lass? Oh, Leo! Hello. Oh, Evan. I heard familiar voice as I walked down the hallway. It's coming from around the corner. And there you have it. To summarize, about 30% of the participants have overcome the computer's brainwashing. These individuals now remember who they are. They're all Class A Magi. One girl in particular made quick work of the brainwashing. You might say she's a natural, and therefore we're dipped in Magi who have been more sheltered. Unlike those domesticated sheep, she's a wild Muslim. Stronger, rarer, wilder. She could even bear to put on the school uniform the other sheep models wear. As novels like Girls Will Wildnesses, wild things end up in cages. Still, keep your distance and your guard up. The voice going in front of the spy room is none other than that of a teacher, Kuzuki. He was speaking politely, almost reverently. However, this Rin Tosaka, the Harways in Asia have voiced some concerns regarding her. She is the daughter of a noble family, which makes her unruly, behavior even more unbecoming. The voice that chimes in to join Kuzuki is none other than this transfer student, Leo's. Unlike in class, his voice out a childlike temerity. It seemed like Kuzuki's words bothered him. She is a failure, like the other dropouts, and so, she's below your concern. There's nothing in the world that doesn't concern me, teacher. More importantly, I wonder what a domesticated being like me can learn from her wild bravery. Well, there's nothing, because you are already perfect. Anything you lack is something the world itself lacks. It was a joke. It's been a while since I've been scolded. I think I enjoy it. Coming from you. In any case, I'll hear what you want in about her. So are there any other important happenings? It's worth knowing the assassin sent by those alchemists. I have yet to confirm anything, but there's no doubt they're lurking about. I don't believe I've ever seen how an alchemist fights. Their charms or their symbols, rather, are quite unusual. We have the opportunity now. Aren't you curious, teacher? Wait until I have checked about this assassin first. Those are the only ones to watch out. However, there are others with excellent abilities. A handful of others have passed the prelims besides Rin Tosaka. Huh? I don't see the rush. I think there's much to be learned from observing the school. I'd like to take my time and enjoy. For instance, the beauty of things like the garden. They seem to employ quite a skilled gardener. You should see the garden too, Miss Kuzuki. No, brother. Brother?
I will respectfully decline. That's my report. I honestly forgot about that. I see. Too bad. Then, if you need anything else, it'll be best if we have as little contact with each other as we can. It's unusual for a teacher and student to meet like this. I understand. Be careful. Yes, you too, brother. Brother! Following those words, they both disappear, perfectly in sync with each other. I don't understand what they were saying, but I get the feeling I shouldn't have been listening. Eavesdropping, ho! Well, you know what, folks? I think we're almost at the end of these days. Well, let's just see. Yes, nothing is here. This is the shared locker for the classroom's use. Yeah, stationery and supplies, buried under a treasure trove of Miss Fujimura's junk! No, I don't want to talk about junk. Ain't nobody needs some of that. I was just thinking that I forgot that this isn't the center part. I recall. Oh, hello, editor. Hello. Oh, our club's ace. Did you find out anything yesterday? What about Red Rooftop vanished before your eyes? She disappeared then. There isn't anything we can do about that. Nothing we can do? What's with the editor-in-chief's reaction? It's not right. I thought she'd say something like, "Hey, don't scare me like that." Actually, the problematic part is how nonchalant she is that a person disappeared. Your next story will be Mystery of the Courtyard Chapel. The editor-in-chief keeps talking like nothing happened. She's already on to the next thing. Should I say something? Hey, did you know there's a chapel in campus even though this isn't a mission school? It seems the chapel has been here for longer than the school. There's just a rumor, but they say that it's haunted and magic reds are reformed there. I'll send you to investigate. The entrance to the courtyard is on the end of the right side of the first floor hallway. Okay. Sure. I mean, I could talk to the other ones, but let's see what's over here. I'm more curious about this than random people. Oh, there's bodies! There's bodies! I just love how they're awkwardly placed. Are you gonna slash me too? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! They're all going poof! The man stands like a black stain, tinting the joyfully multicolored flower beds around him. It's the new teacher, Kuzuki. But the man standing in front of me isn't acting like a teacher by any stretch of the imagination. This stick, malgantly of overbearing aggression, fills the air, and then scattered around him are dead bodies of students? Why did you come in here? I'm certain I locked the door. I suppose I'll test you out. His thin lips hardly moved, but in the next instant, bam! I'm bowed over as if struck by an invisible force. Chaotic thought spurring my brain like endless grains of sand. What happened? Can I move my limbs? Seriously, what was that? Kuzuki hasn't moved. No one else is nearby. Huh. Why? How? My thoughts whirl. My heart races. I see what you are now. It isn't you, I suppose. His voice was a quiet hiss, but I could hear everything he said. This man with gold, inscrutable eyes raises his palm towards me. Am I dead? Is this dead end? When I come to him, collapse in the garden. The garden's silent. There's not even a trace of Kuzuki or of the courses that had been there. I'm uninjured though. My body aches from laying on the hard ground. God's sweat that covered me is gone too. Only the piercing pain in my head remains. Maybe it's just my dream. I gulp air and attempt to stand. Air, oxygen. The ground seems to move under my feet. I'm delusional, of course. The ground isn't moving. I'll give my report to the editor-in-chief tomorrow and just go home for today. A deal will pass if you leave campus. Yeah. We're out. Yeah. You know what, folks? I think this will be a good time to end of this episode. I believe this is pretty much right next to the prologue ending. And I want to find a good ending point for this episode. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this first episode of Fate Extra, and I'll see you all next time. So, I actually don't know what to say for the ending part of this. I don't think of that. Anyway, ta-ta for now.